So much has affected our youth over the last few years, psychologically, spiritually, socially, and there's never been a greater need just to have community and have a deeper faith. I feel so blessed to be part of a ministry that has impacted so many, from having over 25 young people go into formal discernment to having 9 priests come out of our parish for the diocese. I feel so blessed and so honored to be part of this, and I'm so excited that you have an opportunity to support this ministry.
Your bench!
For I am not ashamed of the gospel, for it is the power of God for salvation to everyone who believes.
And celebrate rocks!
It's the basis for why St. Mary's is such a vibrant parish. You know, to see these young people given the chance to explore their faith and to really build these foundations.
I knew it would change my life, I just didn't know how, because I saw how much fun they were having. I saw how on fire they were with their faith, and I knew that it would be the start of something that I couldn't really fathom yet. The summer going into my freshman year, and from the first fireside chat that I went to, I was hooked. Every single thing. I think in all of high school I've missed 4 life nights, so 1 each year. So I've been extremely active. And every single night I've learned something different. Every retreat I've been transformed in another way.
My experience with Edge and Life Teen has really been life-changing. The friends that I've met here are the friends that I'm gonna have forever. Those are the closest people, the people that I can be vulnerable with, and it's just a wonderful experience.
One of the things that really impacts me is adoration, because it was something that didn't really affect me until I actually learned what it was. And now that I've learned that you're looking at the body of Christ, his physical embodiment, it is so powerful and just really helps me get closer to my faith.
About this Life Teen, and just were kind of intrigued, I think probably like a lot of people. And when it came time for them to really enter into the ministry, it was just amazing. I think we had no idea what the impact the Life Teen had or could have on them. And it really just I think from my standpoint and my wife's, it really challenged us to go deeper in our faith, right? So these kids were coming home and just on fire over their relationship with Christ and being drawn into that, and the call that the Spirit was tugging at their heart. And it really, and I have to say at that time I probably was a little lax, maybe in my faith, and it really kind of was a wake-up call for me and for my wife to say, look at this, look at what's happening.
Camp Celebrate is a really unique experience because you become closer with God and your friends. Camp Celebrate experience was probably adoration, just because of how close I felt with God. Edge nights are always a good time because I feel like my faith is always growing and I'm with the people that I love.
As a young adult, it's so important to have a faith community in college and now as a working adult. I've made a ton of friends through the different young adult nights that we've had together, and it's been such a privilege to meet with those people and get connected on such a deeper level because we all share our faith.
Felt completely alone until I started going to Life Teen and looking around me and seeing this incredible community of people who were supportive and uplifting through everything.
You know, to see these young people given the chance to explore their faith and to really build these foundations of strong faith and relationship with Christ that enable them to become disciples for tomorrow, to lead the next generation to Christ. And that's what this is all about, is how do we help people and how do we help each other grow closer to Christ, and we need to keep doing that.
So my experience with Life Teen, it imbued in me this sense that the youth are meant to be treated like the poor. The church has this preferential option for the poor that we know we're not going to get anything back by giving to them. But the church and God, Jesus, constantly call us to give of ourselves to the poor without expecting anything in return. And youth ministry, good youth ministry, operates out of the same paradigm. If we're going to have a great youth ministry program, we have to give without expecting anything in return. And the benefit that Life Teen has provided, that paradigm has provided, is 7 priests in the Diocese of Cleveland, other religious vocations, youth ministers. And so donating and giving in order to continue the ministry of to the youth here at St. Mary's is absolutely vital for not just the health of St. Mary's Parish, but for the health of the Universal Church, for the health of the Diocese of Cleveland. And you might not see anything in return on your investment right away, but years down the road, it's inevitable.
We are so blessed by this incredible community and the outreach that it covers. So this year, in participating in the Diocese Day of Giving through We Give Catholic, instead of hosting a fundraiser, we are hoping to be just as successful in raising our yearly budget during We Give Catholic's 24-hour online giving. Help the ministry grow and reach the disciples of tomorrow with your generosity today. We thank you so much and could not do it without your support. So please give.